2019 tennis sensation Alex De Minaur claimed his maiden ATP Tour title and became the first Australian man in 6 years to win the Sydney International after a straight-sets victory over Italian veteran Andreas Seppi on Saturday night. De Minaur had to overcome fierce odds after rain on Friday pushed back his semi-final against Gilles Simon to midday on Saturday. He beat the Frenchman, took a nice bath, had a meal, a quick nap and a long massage before facing Seppi on Ken Rosewall Arena, grinding down the world no 3-7, 7-5, 7-6, 7-5 in 2 hours and 5 minutes. The victory avenged his 2018 final loss to Daniil Medvedev, and East Sydney fans' bruised hearts after Ash Barty's 3-set loss to Petra Kvitova earlier in the evening. The 19-year-old became the youngest Sydney International champion since the man he is often compared to, Lleyton Hewitt, in 2000, and the only man to win there since Bernard Tomic in 2013. It was his third tour final and first win. "You know, it's been tough, because I have played a couple of finals and things haven't gone my way," De Minaur said. Read more. Nadal salutes Murray. Djokovic hails champion Murray. Murray gave us everything he had. Where the hell are the NZ players? Brett Hemmings, Getty Images. Young champion Alex De Minaur plays a forehand on his way to a 7-5, 7-5 win to claim his first ATP Tour title. And to finally be able to take that step further and get my first win, it's something that's really special in front of friends and family and in the courts I grew up. You know, that's definitely memories that are going to last forever. It sends him to the Australian Open in Melbourne with high confidence, if not energy levels, after a grueling final schedule at Sydney Olympic Park. It's definitely a big confidence boost. I feel like I have been playing some great tennis, and I just gotta keep the momentum going, he said. I feel like the body is good. I'm mentally fresh. I just can't wait to get back out on court, and especially at the Australian Open. There is no bigger stage than that. I'm really looking forward to just going out there and competing, firing up and hopefully play some good tennis. Alex De Minaur stretches for a shot during the Sydney International final against veteran Andreas Seppi. De Minaur took the first set 7-5 but had to work for every point in a 64-minute arm wrestle. The second start played out in similar fashion, with both players earning break points before taking it to a tiebreaker. Seppi went 3-2-1 up early on, but the Australian hit back to take it 7-5, hitting the deck in sheer relief and elation after a career-best title that should see his ranking soar even higher in coming weeks. Earlier in the day, De Minaur accused Australian Open organisers of punishing local players who perform well in home tournaments after failing to have his opening round clash at the major pushed back. De Minaur was forced to play 2 matches in one day at the Sydney International on Saturday. Victory over Simon meant the 19-year-old had just a 5-hour gap between that match and his final against Seppi, before flying to Melbourne on Sunday and starting his campaign on Monday afternoon. Jason McCauley, Getty Images. Alex De Minaur poses in the locker room with his trophy after his straight-sets win over Italian Andreas Seppi. De Minaur said it left him disadvantaged ahead of his clash with Portuguese outsider Pedro Sousa on Monday, and into the rest of the tournament. "What is more annoying is me having to play Monday at the Australian Open and not getting helped out as a fellow Aussie at your home slam," he said. "I think they are punishing Aussies for playing deep in their home tournaments, and I think that's not what they should be doing." De Minaur is one of the few big names playing in the Sydney tournament the week before the Open, with only 4 of the world's top 30 playing at the event and another 6 playing in Auckland. Australia's top-ranked men's player is world number 29. De Minaur's opening match in Melbourne is the 3rd scheduled at Margaret Court Arena. Asked if he had requested to have the match pushed back, De Minaur replied, "Yeah, they came out with the schedule before they even saw the halves or saw who was in the final in the weeks prior. I think that is pretty poor. The reality is, however, that any change would have forced further complications with the draw." De Minaur was drawn on the bottom half of the schedule, the side of which all matches are set for Monday. Moving the Australians' match to Tuesday would have meant that the winner between he and Sousa would have been forced to play 2 days straight in Melbourne. The schedule is a complex challenge which also includes prioritising television opportunities for marquee players and adequate rest opportunities. Tennis Australia have been contacted for comment but are yet to respond. Additional reporting AAP.